First of all, welcome. Thank you for taking time out of your evening to meet the 2021 USABO finalists. Michelle King is on here with me. She's the USABO manager. We're just very excited that you came. The first part of the program is just going to be the finalists. Michelle will spotlight them and introduce them. They will tell what school they're from and what their experiences are. So this is our group. Let's start out with Ashkay.
Hi, everyone. My name is Akshay. I am a junior at Cupertino High School in the Bay Area in California. I've been having a lot of fun at USABO camp so far. It's been really awesome meeting the other finalists, and even the TAs have been really fun to work with. So yeah, I've been enjoying it quite a bit.
And our next finalist is Derek Chen.
Hello, my name is Derek Chen, and I am a junior at Belmont High School. And yeah, I've also been having a lot of fun at USABO finals. I think one of my favorite experiences has been seeing all the different dissections because I've never performed them before in school.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Derek. Our next finalist is Sophia Chin.
Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm a freshman from Sage Hill School in SoCal, and honestly, I don't even know where to start about describing my experience here so far, but I guess if I had to put it in 3 words, I'd say interesting, exciting, and definitely humbling.
That's wonderful, Sophia. Our next finalist is Arthur Hu.
Hi, my name's Arthur. I'm a junior from Lexington High School this year. It's my 2nd year here, and I would like to say that it's been I didn't really think this through. It's been different. It's definitely been very fun in some ways, but it's also been tiring in some others. But less stressful than normal school somehow. Don't really understand it, but whatever.
Yeah, probably because you're having a lot more fun. Our next finalist is Jonathan Huang.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jonathan Huang, a senior from Limbrook High School in the Bay Area. I think this may be a common theme to show up later. I've been having a great time at USABO finals, and I think just a few hours ago was one of the more fun experiences I've had, where we had to go outside and look for insects, and it's pretty interesting that I'm now able to classify it based on like phylogenetic class now, given what I've learned in the past week.
Awesome, thank you so much. Our next finalist is Rohan Iyer.
Hello, I'm Rohan Iyer. I'm a junior at Tesla STEM High School, and I've been enjoying camp a lot so far, and I think the best thing is being able to interact with other campers who are also really passionate about biology.
Awesome, thank you, Rohan. Our next finalist is Judson Lamb.
Hello, my name is Judson. I'm a senior at Naperville North High School. And I think overall this year, this is my 2nd time here, and this year has been almost as fun as last year, maybe even better. Cool meeting all the really crazy smart people around here. So I'm having a fun time.
Awesome, thank you, Judson. Our next finalist is Lawrence Long.
All right, hi everyone. My name is Lawrence. I'm a junior from Basis Independent Silicon Valley here in San Jose, California. I found finals to be very exciting and very fun. I definitely learned a lot more than I thought I'd learn. Yeah, and it was also exciting meeting so many cool people.
Thank you, Lawrence. Our next finalist is Peter Poo.
Hi, everyone. My name is Peter Poo. I'm a junior at the University of Chicago Laboratory Schools in Chicago, Illinois. And what's the last prompt?
What's the funnest part about USABO finals so far?
Funnest part, probably the problem-solving sessions. A lot of them are really hard, and it's fun talking with people and sharing ideas.
Awesome, thank you, Peter. Our next finalist is Grayson Wren.
Hi, everyone. I'm Grayson. I'm a junior from Adlai Stevenson High School in Illinois. I guess if I were to just describe like finals, it's been a very exhausting experience, but it's also been really fun. And even though like you could just take the time off after the TA lectures to go catch up on sleep, it's been really enjoyable to go to the TA lounge and just talk to some people and get to know everyone better.
Thank you so much, Grayson. Our next finalist is Albert Tam.
Hello, my name is Albert, one of the Alberts here, and I'm a junior at Limbrook High School in San Jose. Camp has been super, super fun. I've had a lot of fun, talking to and like meeting a lot of really great people, and also, learning about all this new stuff that I didn't really have exposure to before. So yeah, it's been a really great past week.
Thank you so much, Albert. Our next finalist is Alex Tang.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alex. I am a junior at Lexington High School, and I think the best part of the camp has been going through the dissections with wonderful TAs, listening to the great lectures they've had from council instructors as well. And I look forward to finishing up the camp in the next couple of days. So thank you.
Yeah, the end is right around the corner. Our next finalist is Lynn Tao.
Hi, everyone. My name is Lynn Tao, and I'm a sophomore at Thomas Jefferson High School in Virginia. And I'd say that USABO camp has been really, really enjoyable and fun. And I feel like I've learned more in like these 6 days than I have in like weeks on my own. And it's been really great getting to like go to TA lectures and like learn with all the other finalists. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lynn. Our next finalist is Jason Wang.
Hey everyone, I'm Jason. I'm a freshman at Meritage Ridge High School. I think the greatest part about USABO camp so far has been being able to meet with all these other finalists who are like really passionate about biology, and you get to like bounce your ideas off them, especially with the problem sessions after the TA lectures.
Thank you, Jason. Our next finalist is Nicholas Wei.
Hello, I'm Nicholas. I'm a sophomore at Harker, which is also in Silicon Valley. My favorite part about camp, I don't know, I liked all of it. It's really fun. I think I like the plant sections the best, probably. I think several of you guys might know that. And also probably there was this one simulation with just deafening music playing in the background. And it was just hilarious trying to figure out how to silence that music and do this simulated lab. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Nicholas. Our next finalist is Andrew Wu.
Hello, my name is Andrew Wu. I'm a freshman at Marquette High School, which is near St. Louis, Missouri. Probably the funnest thing here is the community aspect. I love just talking to other people and like interacting with them like through Zoom due to the circumstances. But I think it's really fun and enjoyable.
Thank you, Andrew. Our next finalist is Julianne Wu.
Oh, hi, my name is Julianne. I'm a freshman at University High School in Southern California. I've had lots of fun at camp so far, but the highlight of my USABO experience was getting the opportunity to meet so many impactful and knowledgeable instructors, TAs, and alumni, many of whom I've actually seen before when preparing for other competitions like SciAly and Science Bowl, and who were my role models back then, and of course the other finalists this year.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Julianne. Our next finalist is Albert Zhang.
Hi, everyone. My name is Albert Zhang. I'm a senior at North Hollywood High School. And having experienced both the in-person camp and the virtual camps, I would say that although they're certainly quite different, I think they're both have been very fun and tiring and intense and enjoyable. And especially I think the funnest parts of both of them are probably the lounges after all the official things, where you could like meet and talk to people and work on things together. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Albert. Our next finalist is Caleb Zhao.
Hi, I'm Caleb Zhao. I'm a sophomore at Montgomery Blair High School. And, it's always great to stay in the lounge, well into the night, just bashing our heads against these absolutely wonderful problems that our TAs give us. It's always great to do it together too. So at least you feel better doing it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Caleb. And our last finalist is Michael Zhao.
But hello, I'm Michael Zhao. I'm a senior at Limbrook High School. I'm a massive bandwagon, which is why I also go to Limbrook High School in San Jose, very popular school this year. I've had such an honor and such a privilege to go to both of the USABO national camps online. Hopefully, this is also the only two that will be online. But it's been really awesome to, meet, like everyone said, meet everyone, hang out in the lounge, bash problems together, get stuck on problems together, run Adobe Flash Player on 2007 simulations together. Truly a unique experience and one that I will never be able to recreate anything else. And I'm just so honored to have the chance to experience all the ups and downs, all the excitement and all the craziness with my fellow campers this year.
Thank you, Michelle. Oh my gosh, and wonderful finalists 2021. All right, I'm going to do my best to introduce and highlight the alums that I see in there. So please be patient with me. The first one I see is Charles Dew.
Hey, Kathy. Been forever, but good to see you.
Nice to see you. So if you could just tell us what you're doing now and something about your experiences.
Hey, yeah, so I think I'm probably one of relatively few to go straight for clinical medicine. So I went to UChicago for medical school to now at Mount Sinai for internal medicine. And so if any of you want to chat about, career options potentially relating to that, happy to chat. I'll post my contact info in the group chat.
Thanks so much, Charles. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Next is Alexander Zhao.
Hi, I'm currently a mechanical engineering student. I just finished my 3rd year at MIT. So I'll just be working to see where that takes me in life and in future careers.
What else are you doing this summer?
I am currently in a DoD and CEE internship, and I'm staying at Wright State University, going to the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base to do mechanical engineering work.
Yeah, and that's an opportunity that's open to all of you, all right, as alums. So
yeah, there are a lot of other USABO alums that are joining me this summer.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so next is Bob Jane.
Hi everyone, I'm Bob. I'm currently a rising junior now at MIT, studying a combination of computer science as well as neuroscience. I was a national finalist back in 2018, and it's always great to be involved in every year afterwards. So super happy to be here.
Yep, he was one of our big time TAs last year when we did our first virtual. Chris Wong.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm one of the TAs for finals this year. I'm a rising junior at Washington University in St. Louis, studying neuroscience and chemistry. And yeah, is there anything else?
What do you plan to do other than study?
That's a hard question. Maybe medicine, but who can say?
Yeah, and he's worked very hard as a TA these last 2 years in the virtual environment. Really thankful for all he's done. Elizabeth Fouts Palmer from class of 2003, I believe.
Yep. So I don't know if there's anybody else on here from that long ago, but I'm EB. I was class of 2003, which I think was the first class.
It was.
I was a senior, yeah, I was a senior in high school that year. So since then, let's see, I went to college, I went to Swarthmore College, a degree in chemistry, and I also went straight from college to medical school. So I went to Cornell, so Weill Cornell in New York City for medical school, and then I did an internal medicine intern year at NYU, and then an anesthesiology residency in Boston at Beth Israel Deaconess, and now I'm actually back at Cornell. So I'm in New York. I technically work for Cornell, but I work at a small hospital in Lower Manhattan that's affiliated with Cornell. So I'm an anesthesiologist here. I do a lot of different things, but I specialize in regional anesthesia and do a lot of OB anesthesia as well. So a lot of orthopedics and obstetric anesthesia. So it's really cool to see everybody here.
Yeah, what a trail.
Yeah.
To get where you were. Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being
So,
here.
and I will also put my email address in the chat if anybody has any questions.
That's great. Edward Lee.
Hi everyone, I'm currently a junior at Harvard University, studying biochemistry. So currently a pre-med. Hopefully, I'm taking a gap year, but hopefully I'll get into medical school within a few years. And this summer I'm doing senior thesis research at Harvard.
He also was a DoD intern last year. Thanks, Edward. Grace Chen.
Hi, everyone. My name is Grace. I was in USABO, I think 2014 and 2015, and then maybe TA'd after that for 2 years as well. I graduated from Harvard in 2019 with a bachelor's and master's in statistics. And since then have actually been working on Wall Street in private equity. So for folks who may want to explore the field as well, definitely happy to chat about any and all of the above.
This just goes to show, okay, biology can take you to all kinds of fields, right, Grace?
Definitely, definitely.
Oh, good. I think you TA'd what, 2 years, 3 years?
I think twice.
Yeah.
One at
Might
one was
seem
one of the
like-
California years.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
It does feel like a blur.
It does.
Camp is always a very happy blur.
Okay, so next is Jamie. You heard her speak this week. We have Jamie Wells because she has an exceptional connection to us. Okay, so Jamie.
Hi everybody. I'm not going to go into such detail. I just learned about this evening a couple days ago, and unfortunately I have company here, so I won't be on very long. But everybody heard about me before. For the new people, I went to Yale, then medical school. I went to RSI, which is another program by CEE, and I'm the director for this year for that. So that's major excitement. I practiced medicine for a very long time in New York City, affiliated with NYU Langone, Mount Sinai, Beth Israel, and St. Vincent's for the New York contingent that I just heard from, and did a lot in educational advocacy. I'm not going to repeat myself because everybody here heard me talk about it earlier this week. But my actual big exciting news is that I co-authored an article that came out this week in the journal Artificial Organs. And the cover is our article, which is the newly emerging field of pediatric engineering, innovation for the next generation. So I'll make sure that gets sent around for the mechanical engineer and the other folks interested in biomedical engineering or anything like that. So as I said before, you can weave and bob and practice and do a whole host of different things depending upon what you want to pursue and how life changes for you. And I'm so excited and just truly privileged to listen to everybody. And I'm just over the moon excited for you all. And you can feel free to contact me. I'll put my email and everything over there. If you have any questions or I can help in any way, I'm happy to.
And
So
for those of you that
congratulations
weren't
again.
at her talk, all right, she was an IBO finalist in 19...
A long time ago. I was part of
in the third IBO. Represented the United States. There you go.
Yes, yes. There were
I
five
did that
of
more tactfully.
Thank you. I'm supposed to be ageless. I'm trying to hold on to that. That's why I intentionally didn't give the year. But yes, I was part of the 5-person team to represent the US, and we were supposed to go to Poprad, Slovakia, Czechoslovakia, and there was strife in the political sphere and the trip was canceled. So I didn't get to go, but it was exciting nonetheless to be a part of everything.
Yeah, wonderful. Thanks so much, Jamie. Next is Kartik Ivar.
Hey, so I graduated this year from the University of Pittsburgh, and I'm actually going straight into medical school. I'll be joining med school this fall, also at the University of Pittsburgh. So that's very exciting stuff. I also had the dubious honor of applying to med school during the pandemic with all of the virtual interviews and whatnot. So if any of you are interested in my experiences, I'll leave my email in the chat and you can just let me know.
And there's a connection here to the finalist, right?
That's true. My younger brother, Rohan, is also a finalist this year, which is, it was very exciting for our family to hear that, that both of us were able to become finalists. So, best of luck to him.
Yeah. Good seeing you, Kartik.
Good to see you as well.
Hey, all.
Hi, I was on the first rebooted IBO teams back in 2003, 2004. And then I went to MIT, was the first person to get the bioengineering degree in undergrad. I kicked around for a while, worked in synthetic biology, worked in some other things. It's class of 2008, so I worked in some things that I could get. And then I went to grad school in bioinformatics, and now I'm a microarray designer. So I've been around, I've done all sorts of things, and having a broad background in biology and just not really having to fear you know, being completely ignorant has been a real help in my career. And I enjoy making technology do useful things for biology. And so if you want to talk about biotech and bioinformatics, I'll put my name in the chat, or my email in the chat too.
Thanks, Kay. All right, and she's been a TA and helped. She was an instructor today. She's been a great support of the USABO program. Lakshay Sood.
Hi, everyone. Sorry if you hear a lot of yelling and everything. I'm currently at somebody else's house and for Memorial Day weekend, so just warning people in advance. Yeah, my name's Lakshay. I'm a rising junior at Johns Hopkins. I'm studying biophysics and math. I was a finalist in 2019 and I TA'd for the last 2 years. And yeah, I guess this summer I'm going to be working in the lab that I've been working for the past 2 years. In my, I guess my original like PI's lab, so I'm really excited.
Thanks so much, Lakshay. Next is Nanki Shu.
Hi everyone, I'm Nanki. I am just completed my junior year at Yale, double majoring in, we have the like MB&B, molecular biochemistry and biophysics major, and music. I am currently actually thinking about applying to music school in the fall for violin performance, so that's exciting. Actually, I was a 2016, 2017 USABO. At USABO, it was an amazing experience, really changed my life. Had so many wonderful memories, and I think I even played at the ceremony in 2016, which was really exciting. Kathy is just wonderful. And yeah, so I mean, I guess I've done a lot of sort of like intersections in terms of like music and science. And if people are thinking about doing, I don't know, art and science of some kind, specifically music and science, definitely feel free to reach out if that's something that you are juggling. Also still considering medical school, so trying to keep my options open. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys. Great to meet all of
Thanks, Nanki.
you.
Good to see you. Richard Zhu.
Hi everyone, I'm Richard. I'm a rising high school senior actually, so probably one of the youngest people here. I was part of USABO 2020. I'm really happy that you guys are having as much fun with the dissections as we did. This summer, I'm actually part of the 2021 RSI cohort. I actually got into bioinformatics research after USABO last year. So thank you to all the lecturers on bioinformatics from last year, and I'll be doing some bioinformatics work this summer. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Okay, Victor Lee.
Oh, hi, I'm Victor Lee. I was a finalist last year, and currently I'm a professional gamer, but I don't get paid, sadly. So I'm a rising freshman to MIT next year, and I have no clue what I want to do.
And I think that's the last of the alums that were able to make it this evening, but thank you. I thought Jasper Lee was on here.
Yeah. Hi, Kathy. It's great to see you all. So my name is Jasper. I'm currently I just graduated from Princeton a few days ago, and I'll actually be studying my PhD in immunology at Harvard Medical School this fall. So if anyone wants to talk about, grad school, the PhD admissions process, feel free to email me. I'll send that to the chat. I was a finalist in 2016. And I think it was just a really amazing experience. I mean, for me, I think someone mentioned the plants. I think that was by far my most favorite part as well. Because I've never done plants before, and I've never done plant bioscience, but doing it at the USABO was a really amazing experience, and something I guess I've never thought about before as being really cool. And I guess I'm being immunologist, so it's not really like the plants, but hopefully I'll figure out some sort of collaboration there somehow.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jasper. And thank you everyone, all right, for coming and being here. The next part of this is just free form, all right? We'll just put everybody's face up on the screen, and if someone wants to ask a question, someone wants to answer or communicate, talk, or whatever way you think would be really good. So let's do that. We'll have a gallery view of everybody, right? When we did our planning for the virtual last year, this is how we did it. I think we had 28 or 30 some people that got together a year ago, May, and figured out how we would do it. So if you have questions of any of the alums or alums have of the students, please just turn off your microphone and ask.
Any college advice? I'm a junior, so like college applications is like coming up, and that's kind of scary. So any advice would be really cool.
I can just like, I guess, briefly start off, and then I can, let other people jump in. But I think one thing is to maybe start your essays earlier rather than later. The essays especially tend to be a weak point for a lot of STEM students, and also be a very, very important, crucial part of the application process. So just kind of think of the general storyline that you want to, show and exhibit in the application, and start early.
Yeah, I think the most important thing to give you guys is like reassurance, which is that, if you've made it to USABO finals, historically our alumni do very well. We're talking, like off the top of my head, I think basically everyone goes to like top 10 colleges. And, very, very strong cohorts at like, especially say MIT, plenty of people at like Harvard, Yale, Stanford, etc.
You should definitely feel free to reach out to alumni at their schools. Like, folks are more than happy to chat. I remember hosting a number of a number of visiting students while I was at Harvard. I'm sure there's be plenty of opportunities at various places to hear the student experience.
Well, yeah, basically just don't worry too much. Like, I applied recently, so I kind of still remember what it feels like to be stressed, and you just need to be, I guess, stoic and chill. You'll be fine.
I guess another thing maybe down the line is if you are thinking about, med school or grad school, at the end of the day, people from all kinds of schools get into like the best programs out there. So obviously, yeah, you want to go to the best undergrad you can. That's obviously something to strive for, even if it doesn't happen, which it probably will, given that you have some USABO. But even if it doesn't, plenty of people end up going from, I guess, less prestigious schools to really highly ranked, really, great graduate programs.
In terms of admissions advice, there's a great essay by a guy named Cal Newport on the failed simulation effect. And it is the best encapsulation I've ever seen of what it means to be impressive in this context. And the point that they make is that what these schools are looking for, it's not necessarily intelligence or diligence, although those are important. They're looking for something special. And so if you come in saying, okay, I was on the varsity cross country team and I made all state band, and these are things that took a lot of work, but we understand how you did that. You went to practice, you practiced, you worked. If you have something that makes people say, how did a 17-year-old do that? That's insane. It's a lot more impressive because they can't imagine themselves doing it. And so you must be some sort of demigod. What you find is that if you do something that you're into and you try to specialize yourself, then you are in a position to see those opportunities. And you're not necessarily working harder than the person who is checking all the boxes and doing everything right. But since you are immersed and you're at the frontier of what you're doing, then these opportunities just build on themselves. And so you'll have things like, I won Science Bowl. And then the oceanography teacher came up to me and said, I heard you won Science Bowl. If you win Ocean Bowl, we all get a trip to Hawaii. And so I was captain of the Ocean Bowl team. And then I was captain of the Envirothon team for approximately the same reason. So I applied to colleges as captain of 5 random teams, and other people were doing most of the work, and I was, making sure that we won because I was good at that. And so I didn't work 5 times as hard to be the captain of 5 teams as I did to be one, but that, having that, being known as being good at something was what opened the door to all of these things. So that's my best advice on getting into an elite school. I know that when I started out, I did not come from, I was kind of a country bumpkin, and then I got into TJ, and everybody else was like light years ahead of me, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to get into McDonald's when I graduate. I'll be cleaning dumpsters. I hadn't even heard of CTY. What is all this stuff? And so I was trying to check all the boxes and do all the well-roundedness stuff, and I needed a semester. And like, what am I doing with my life? I'm terrible at sports. I'm worse at music. I'm a nerd. And so I doubled and tripled down on the academic events, and I was nervous about it because everybody thought that I was ruining my life, but it worked out for me. And also, if you don't get into the school that you want, that's one step. It feels like this is the first thing that you're doing as a proper adult, and it's really scary. It feels like the sorting hat is picking you. Yeah, are you good enough to have the dreams that you have or not? And these people are going to sit in judgment of that. No matter where you go, you're still yourself. You're still you'll have a different experience. You'll still find opportunities. You'll still find your path. You just have to trust the process. Let the road appear in front of you.
I will say, in addition to what everyone else has said, that that once you do get into wherever you do get it, I think it is really, really important to do 2 things. One, there was a blog post I saw on like MIT's admission site about like picking between schools, and one of them, or like I guess the main idea of the post was like, what type of person do you want to be at the end of college? Because like people who who graduate from certain colleges tend to have certain sorts of personalities, and to a large extent that is shaped over the 4 years, or that at least part of that is shaped over the 4 years that you spend at whatever school you go to. So definitely when you do have, wherever you do get in, make sure you talk to the alumni and try to get a sense of who they are and what their ambitions were in college and what things ended up being. So that's one thing, because that like sorting through that will help you pick a school that's the best fit for you. And this is another thing, and that this is kind of linked to, I guess, the first thing. Don't necessarily just pick the highest ranked school just for the sake of it being the highest ranked school. Definitely one thing that I've noticed is that a lot of the people who come to these schools, myself included, are definitely very accustomed to being some of the best high school students that they know in their local environment. And sometimes it is difficult to adjust for a number of years, actually, even after you get into this like #1 super fancy school. So I will say that you definitely do have to be a certain type of person to some extent in order to come to a school, like a super elite school, and thrive. And then on top of that, and like the chances of that will only go down if you don't take time after you get in to seriously like consider what type of person you want to become and what type of school is best for getting you to where you want to be.
Well, I think we're going to wrap it up, but this has been wonderful. Thank you, all of you, for coming this evening. Wonderful seeing some of you again and having you come out and meet the finalists. Really important. Great advice given, etc. Michelle, do you want to say something too, please?
I just wanted to say thank you all for, the continued support of the USABO. Kathy will agree with me that we just kind of shepherd the program, and you guys are what really makes the USABO happen every year. And I'm so excited to join the family, and I hope you guys take advantage of the connections and reach out to people. And if you ever need anything, we're here for you. So thank you so much for coming.